We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Shades and Trades here. Palantir stock looks like I'm gonna have to chase this breakout because they got a huge. Well, we have a lot of people selling. A lot of insiders are taking some sells there, but not a big deal because the stock itself continues to perform, and it got a huge price contract as well. Palantir wins 100 million contract with U.S. military for AI tool. The hot PRs keep coming in. If we look at the chart long term, if we zoom out, you'll notice this isn't the first time we've been at 37 plus. I don't know why some people are acting like, oh my God, this stock is at 37. Like, whoa. This thing used to be at 37 way back in 2021. We're just barely going back to where we were once. This thing's clearly worth so much more than where it was at back then. If back then it was at 37, I mean, can you imagine now? I think that $50 price target, that's not a bad price target. That's what I'm aiming for. I think Monday, if the market continues to rip here, which it should, since we got the first rate cut, some people are being overly bearish and hoping that things dump. But if we look at Palantir on its own, what happened all of this week, what happened with Palantir is we went sideways. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You see that? You see this price action here? All 5 days we went sideways. It's not until Friday. You would think Friday would be a sell-off day for Palantir, but it wasn't. The stock came down to support here at 35.70 and immediately got bought up on Friday. And if we can break that 37, this 37.35, if we can break and hold above 37.35, if we get that breakout, guys, we're going to 40. We're going to 40. I'm telling you right now, this would also be a change in the pattern, man. This is the first time this is not pulling back to support. It's just getting ready to explode. We switched to the weekly, and we see that back then we hit a high of 38, and then got pushed down all the way to 20. Which is quite a drop. That's that's a 50% drop, my friends. That's quite a drop, right? So you kind of want to be careful just in case something happens. But you look at the weekly, and man, do dips get bought up every single time. So you can still wait for a dip. We will get a dip at some point. But like I said, if we get a breakout above that level, we're going to go to 40. The next big level is going to be 45. That was the previous top because we have there's no more chart to go back to. We can't go back in time because this was the top right here, 45. Do not be, again, if this stock was able to reach 45 back then, I think $50 is no problem. We can clear that, especially with them constantly dropping PRs like they are. Absolutely. And let's pay close attention to the volume. The volume back here, that was insane volume for it to go to $45. But the volume back then was 555 million. And right now, look at the volume just this week alone. This week alone, look at the volume. Look at that volume, 715 million. You switch to the daily chart and you look at that candle, that green candle, that huge one here. You look at the volume. You see that volume, guys? You see that volume? You see that? That's a lot of volume. Every time we get huge volume like that, we get a breakout. Look at that volume just on that green candle alone, 450 million. So be on the lookout for. That's why I'm saying Monday. Even if the market as a whole decides to come down, Monday this might be a big play here. If it breaks out, boys, get ready because I'm gonna chase the breakout. I'm there. Like I think this will go to 40 plus. It's not going to run there. I would be shocked if we gap straight to it. But Palantir, as of right now, the way it's behaving, it does not care. It does not care what the market's doing. It does not care about Fed rate cuts. It doesn't care what I think. It doesn't care what you think. It doesn't care what anyone thinks. It doesn't care about what's going on in the world. All it's doing is it just keeps breaking out, my friends. So I'm here for it. I'm here. I'm gonna buy in on Monday if this breaks out, and I'm going for that. I'm aiming for $40 and then 45. And if it breaks 45, we go into price discovery mode, and we can go as far as 50 plus at that point. So there's a lot to be bullish on. Again, if they keep dropping these PRs, despite the selling from insiders, which is not significant enough to be concerned about, especially considering the huge volume that came in. Regardless, watch for that breakout. This is like the most bullish setup I've ever seen. I could be wrong. Maybe maybe World War III starts on Monday and everything just dumps. Which I think if we went into World War III, I think Palantir would benefit anyways. So I don't think it would. If this dumps, you better believe I'm buying the dip. definitely buy any dumps on this stock. Anyone who dumps is absolutely foolish. Definitely buy the dip if that happens. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Short, sweet, to the point. Hopefully, you guys enjoy my commentary. I like to just freeball it, get my thoughts out there, tell you what I think. I'll see you guys on Monday. Be ready.